Hello, everybody. Channel. Today we are coloring in Heaven Christmas Special issue 107. I have picked the diary. This has like 4 or 5 artists in it. But before we start, I have to get some housekeeping items out of the way. Disclaimer: this is a coloring and diamond painting channel. Even though I don't really do that much diamond painting on the channel, I still on occasion do it. So this channel is for those, this is a coloring and diamond painting channel. It's meant for those who are 18 and over. So if you're under 18, please leave. I don't want to get in trouble with your parents. I have to put that up there, so that is a disclaimer. So I almost chose a Maria Trolle. I have the book actually. The second choice that we were going to color from was this one. Doesn't mean we might not. I was going to do this one originally from Maria Trolle, but because it's Christmas in July, I thought a lot more people would like this one, and some people have started doing it, so I'm doing this one. This is from issue 107, so I've been mostly coloring the pictures in this book. What would you say, in pencil? Because after issue 100, the quality of the paper seemed to go on, and so like the paper got thinner. I don't know if that's just a printing thing I noticed with the book. So I chose that we do this one. Oh, let me get that one. So we're doing number 5, Ginger. I decided to do this one because I thought this one would be really cute to do. And I like doing hearts and things like that. So I brought out my Prismacolors today, and I brought out my what do you call it? My Prismacolors. So I bought these little stickies, or what they call it, flagets. Yeah, I know. These little tabs. I buy them and then I reuse what I use every month. So that way I don't waste the money, because they are expensive to get. I have a lot of them in my house, but still I like to try and use what I have. So I'm trying to figure out. I have whole lines here today as well. I have Black Widows. I like the Black Widows on this paper for a lot of reasons. Hello to the one person in the stream watching. Say hello. We don't bite. I was thinking of bright pink. So I saw a nice bright pink in here. So I was thinking the hearts could be pink. Yeah, you know how that works. So let me see who messages me. So my name is Ginger. I like pink, so this is called Pretty Pink, and this comes from the light skin tones. This is Pretty Pink. I basically have a big pencil case for all my Black Widows, because it's just easier to keep all the sets together. Because, you know, when you buy them, the only thing that I don't like about Black Widows is that they're not yet available open stock. I haven't found a store that can carry them open stock, but it would be nice if you could do that option. So when I start to have a lot of the set go down to little pencils, then I buy a whole set again. So then I'll have duplicates. So I do have some duplicates, but I don't have the skin tones duplicates. So I hope everybody enjoyed their Prime days the last 2 days, and that people got a lot of things they wanted, or maybe not. This is actually, I saw somebody use this pencil in a different way than I did it. And they used this to blend their skin tone. So I was really impressed when I saw what they had done. So we'll make it the traditional red. I will use a Prismacolor red because I happen to like those reds. Those reds are outstanding. Looking for my crimson red. Pomegranate. We're going to do a pomegranate red. This is green, but I'm going to use a Holbein green. Let me just move the computer a little bit over so that way I can color it. See what's going on there. I should have opened up this window behind me so I could get more light in here. But it is really hot these days. It's like almost like now, it's like almost like 80, 90 degrees. I've been walking a lot more, but because it's been so hot, it gets really hard to walk. So sometimes I'll walk later in the day. Sometimes I'll walk really early in the morning so that way I get so it won't be so bad. Because when you walk in the regular daytime, it's really hot and you can get dehydrated here in California really easily. I hope everybody's Prime Day was really good. I hope everybody got a lot of good things that they needed from Prime. I know a lot of people got a lot of things because, I was walking by one and I saw a lot of people in Amazon trucks, and they said Prime. So Prime Day was really good because of all the sales. I didn't see a lot of sales on like pencils. They had sales on markers. Don't get me wrong. I think the marker sales are good to a point. I already know I'm going to make her hair brown. So I'm always interested in seeing what people come up with and what people buy during Prime Day. Sometimes people think that just because a picture looks simple, it's simple. It's not that simple. Anybody have any ideas about the... I'm going to make this white, so we'll get all white out. I really like Christmas in July because you get to see a lot of different people come and color different color combinations. So there's my red, and that is the pomegranate. So one of the things that I ended up getting actually, looking for the white. Prismacolor white is awesome, which I really love the Prismacolor white because you can get so much out of the Prismacolor white. This is the Prismacolor white. Now I can use other whites, but I use my Prismas until they're like down to a nib. Really, I do. I know some people would say, well, you shouldn't do that. But here's the thing. Pencils can get pricey after a while. So I say try not to replace them till you get to the point where you just can't do it anymore. So now we're going to do green. I have everything different places on the table, but I actually like streaming from this table because I get a little bit more room opposed to it. So my mother and me got a, what do you call it? A fire tablet. We had an old one, but that one was like 10 years old. So, I mean, those are really, really old ones. So here's a Holbein. I forget what this is. This is called Fresh Green. Eventually, I think I'm gonna have to replace it after today. So when you have thicker pencils, you have to be careful how much you have in here. So thicker pencils. See? But I had to take the Afman out from behind. It's very easy to, some of the hang things are easier to do it this way. So this way then I feel like I'm not wasting. This is fresh green, but you see how like after this is going to have to be replaced. So, but I always try and make the colors complementary. So after I'm done doing this will be properly replaced. Hopefully I have a replacement for it. Otherwise I have to write down that I need it, and then I'll hopefully sometime by the end of the year be doing a refreshment on it. What is this one? Oh, and this is summer green. So the hair's probably going to be like brown. I haven't decided yet, but someone asked me, what are my favorite pencils for skin tone? I'll tell you right now. Black Widows, believe it or not, yeah. If you have all the sets of Black Widows, you can kind of mix them up and and do that. So, those are like what I would recommend if you don't have a lot of money and you want to do skin tone Black Widows. Um, Monarchs, which are the pastels, the skin tone light, the skin tone dark. I highly recommend you get those if you want to do skin tone because you can blend and mix them. Prismas, of course, because that's what I know and love. And believe it or not, gold mines. And you want to get a buff titanium luminance from the luminance set if you get one pencil from them, because you can do a lot with that white. That white is like crazy nice. This is like my favorite brown in the Prismas. I'm not going to do blending. It's going to be a lot of straight coloring. The only thing I'll blend is probably the skin tone for this elf. And her name is Ginger. Oh, sorry guys. And I must have knocked it over and stopped it from being straight. This is called Autumn Leaf. Colors really come out nice on this one. I tell you, even Kevin Tiao, he has really nice pictures in this one. I really enjoy it. This book has some outstanding colors. Tell you, I love when I can color them. I find a color I really like in a pencil set, but the only bad thing about finding a set picturing something you love really a lot is when you run out of that color. Like if we were doing this in market, we'd be done by now probably. So what happened yesterday was, not yesterday, I think Tuesday. I was looking and, we replaced we replaced the fire tablet. We had that thing for about 10 years. And the price was like so much less than what you would pay for a Apple tablet. Plus now you can get access to streaming services from the tablets. Like you couldn't do that before unless it was an Apple. So I feel like if you buy an Apple, you're paying really for the name. Now, other tablets can do just as much as the Apple does. Plus, we can use it as an e-reader too, so you can have access to your streaming services. And you can use it like the way you use your Apple tablet is the way you can use the Kindle tablet now. It's like amazing all the things you can do with it. Plus, it wasn't a lot of money. And I thought for that price, it was damn good. Plus, I bought a book for one of the book clubs I belong to for the August read. So I really belong to 3 book clubs, but I haven't been going to one because one is very difficult. But the other 2 I really like. So I'm almost done with Powerless, and then I can start Reckless by Lauren Roberts. So, that's the second book club's thing. That's the fantasy book club. And then the romantasy book club for this month was 5 Broken Blades by Mai Courtney. I'll tell you right now, that book is beautiful. It has beautiful edges. So I've been reading that since the beginning of the month. I haven't made it very far. It is good, but it is a little bit on it is violent. I will not lie to you. I have not seen House of Dragons season 2 yet. I'm waiting for all the episodes to drop. I am right now, I think, in episode 4 of The Boys. I am enjoying the season a little bit more than now that the episodes have um, picked up a little bit, you know. What the hell is that in the neck? What's that part of her neck? I can never tell with some of these images. But, sometimes you have to take a closer look. There is the possibility that I could finish Cute and Creepy possibly this year. Not going to finish it this month. I already did 4 pages this month in Cute and Creepy. I haven't been doing a whole lot of things. The thing I like about the Holbeins is that they give a lot of color, and you don't have to press hard on them. And, the thing about the Holbeins is I could work on them a little longer than I can work on my Christmas. But that's because of my new health situation and everything. So in previous years, I didn't even realize what was going on. I thought I had carpal tunnel, and then to find out that it's related to your lupus is quite shocking. If you want me to do another one, we can always do another one. I think this one is going to be a really quick one, so we can probably do another one in this one. It is after all Christmas in July. Basically, I don't remember who started it, but it was like something in the coloring community where in July we'd color some Christmas pictures. I think that's really good. I also only have, I think, 4 more pictures left to do in the 4 pictures to do in the winter chibis. I'm not doing the 2 small little ones that are in the front one because it's just like, to me, I don't really want to do the 2 small ones. I would really like to get the first issue of Color in Heaven magazine, but I can't seem to find it. Just so I could say I have it, and then, I'm sure someone out there has one. Because, but I'm sure it's not too many people who have. I was thinking green, but now I'm thinking blue. Like a nice lighter red, maybe, possibly. think I got most of the head done, actually. Autumn leaves, this is like a good, like, fall autumny color. And this is what they call a pure pink color. I like this pink. Doria has some nice pictures in these books. I remember when they first started Color in Heaven. Now I need a blue. I'm almost out of this too. What is this one? Oh, this is aqua. So we're going to do the white. What is this one? Oh, yes, this is white in the whole lines. Now, I always put white down as my base color when I do skin because then it can lighten it up. So I tend to go light to dark. Now, some people go dark to light. I've never been able to do it that way. Yeah, and I mean, there are people who are just really good at doing it, and I'm not one of them, so. So I do the white. I'll probably do another one in this one. What is this one? I don't remember the color. Shell pink. There is another one I want to do in this book, so maybe I'll do another one in this book. I need to get 2 pictures instead of 1 picture because I don't want this to be like a 30-minute stream because June Blossom. Now, the whole lines when they first came out were really hard to get because they're Japanese pencils originally. I mean, they've come down somewhat to be in price, but I'll tell you right now, luminance pencils are more expensive than the whole lines right now. The thing is, I have the 76 that I don't have the 24 luminance pencils. Now I'm going to switch to my Black Widows. The Black Widows are really good. I like teaching the the finale will be the light peach. This is eggshell, and this is the light skin tone. Oh, Catherine, this isn't from, I didn't draw this. An artist named Daria Pacosoy did it. This is from the Color in Heaven Christmas special, so it has multiple illustrators in it. I'm just coloring it. So thank you for commenting. It made me feel better. We'll probably do another one from this magazine. I already saw a Karen Tiao one that I want to do. This has different artists in it. I just got somebody do something, so it's probably the newspaper for the community. So that's the one about that. Don't feel bad about it. And then we're going to add light mocha to give the elf a little bit more darker skin tones. Don't feel bad about not being able to draw because I can't draw either. I'm just coloring it. I also have Super Chat enabled for anybody who wants to donate to the channels. Can I tell you, the tablet can do, like the tablet that I got my mother and me bought from Amazon yesterday, it pretty much has all the streaming services except for Apple TV, of course, but you can't have everything, you know. Like Apple likes to keep their technology on their own platform, so you know how that goes, right? Nope, it's not the one I wanted. And then we do a light peach. And then this is the light peach that brings it all together. Yeah, no, look how little my Prisma is. The girl came out a little darker in skin tone than I intended to, but And I mean, the thing was a fraction of the cost of what you would pay for an Apple. I mean, yeah, I paid for the device. I paid for accidental protection, the warranty, then a case for it. Also bought a book for one of my book clubs, so. So we finished our little elf, Ginger. Actually, I think she came out darker skinned than I had intended her. And she looks nice, actually. The skin looks really nice. I like the skin, so. We did one in here, so. Let's do another one. I want to do this one. I don't know why, but I always like doing Nico there and there. I think this is. He has some really nice ones. This is Lenko for Lenko if anybody has not seen this book. I'm just going to show you guys some of the pictures in this Christmas issue. These are some of the things I've done in this. I always like doing the Christmas ones. For whatever reason, I like doing the Christmas ones a lot more than I thought I would. That was the first one we did. I mean, this was not a hard one, but this wasn't an easy one. Now, the pictures that you don't think are going to be hard turned out to be actually harder. Is that a little mouse? I like doing little pictures like this. Now, some of you may know my history that I don't particularly like doing animal pictures, as they call them. But I don't mind doing them as much anymore. What I'm going to do is do this one. Then I'm going to make this purple. This is non-photo blue. Two pictures today. Two pictures today, yes. Would I consider this one a grayscale one? Yes, actually, I would consider this a grayscale image. The thing about grayscale is you can color them in paper, in pencil, but it's a lot easier to color grayscale in marker for some weird reason. But the paper probably will not allow me to do it. So in some ways, this is why I like the digital book a little bit better. And you already see how that a little color pops at grayscale. Grayscale is so different than regular line art. In some ways, I like doing grayscale a lot better than I like doing my regular stuff. That's not to say that it's not good grayscale. It's just grayscale is different depending on who's coloring it. This is called spring green. I like seeing these things. Now this is one of the new colors that replaced one of the old purples. So I think it replaced the lavender or the lilac. I can't remember. This is called Orchid. So I'm like, what is it about this one? And this one is done by Kevin Tiao. He has a whole lot of books on Amazon. He's a French illustrator. He also sells on Etsy as well. So thing is, his books are very grayscale. They are on the pricier side. I'm not gonna lie. I think his books are really different, and you have to kind of enjoy that style of art because it is very what we call anime/manga. So you're going to get 2 pictures from me today instead of 1 because I haven't been around a while. So animals are actually harder for me to color than anything else, I feel. I am also working on a fragile world picture. That's taking me a lot longer to do than I thought it was going to do. I actually saw what the bug looked like in real life. Sometimes when I do the Kirby pictures, especially in Fragile World, I'll look up what the creature looks like. because those are actually real creatures that he did in that book, so real animals, and a lot of them are endangered, so. This one has a lot of pretty pictures. I love the colors on this one. This one, I like the image. This is just to show you that you can color grayscale in pencil. It is a grayscale to me anyway. Some people go, well, that's not really a grayscale. Like, really, what constitutes a grayscale, you know? Light umber. Where this came from? It should be in my Prismacolor duplicate box. Yes, I have one thing where I keep all my Prisma, like all my Prisma duplicates, all my spare ones, all my spare Prismas go in like here. So just keep that in mind that I do have a spare one that I keep a lot of them in. Sometimes things. I have a lot of pencils from a lot of different places over the years. So, but the thing too is I gave away my Blick pencils, and I'm okay with that. You know, I was okay with that. Oh no, it's supposed to happen. So keep that in mind that I'm doing colors like I love them. I love doing certain colors. So, you know, certain colors just pop really just well. Go for my white. Prismacolor white is good, but the best white that I've ever had, honest to God, is that buff titanium. And yes, I only have the 76 set. I do not have the 400. When I originally bought it, I had originally bought the 40 set because that was what I could afford at the time. And then I slowly built up that. Now, if you see me doing something like that, that means I'm preparing it for the color to get in there. I was thinking of a light gray for that one. And the Holbeins are really good grays. All the grays are really. So I use a lot of things on them. I know you guys never see me really go out and use the grays this way. Animal fur is not my moo, but it's okay because this is not a color that I use too often. It's called khaki. I like khaki a lot more than I should like it. Khaki is really nice. My hand can only do so much, you know what I mean? That's why sometimes I do, I have pictures and I don't really know what to do. I do what I know first and I save the hardest thing for last. When I'm done, I'm going to have to take a picture of the images I did and then post them to Instagram. This color is called khaki. The reindeer's antlers. This style of art is called the manga or anime style. Oopsie. That's not supposed to happen. Hold on. My screen went short a little for a second. This is called tan. Wow, this is very similar to this, but this is a little bit darker. Oh, this is really good. I like this a lot. See, I kind of like how this is coming along. And so now I just got to do the face and then we'll be done. Looking for that nice brown I saw in some really nice brown I saw in my dragons. This is a black widow. This comes from the dragon set, which was the last set released. That I know of, unless they're coming out with another one. I really enjoy. Don't I need to sharpen this? Now these Black Widows tend to sharpen better with hand cranks than they do the manual ones. I don't know why. At least as far as I've been concerned, that's been the... You're going to get little white spots no matter what you do when you color some. Some people don't, but I do, so, and I don't mind it. So therefore, we have done our 2 pictures today in this book. Oh, thank you guys for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. So we did this one, our second one, which is number 15, which is Une Coupe de Rene. I think it's called Reindeer in a Cup. That's what it translates to, I think. And then we did before, for those who were not here in the beginning of the stream, we did this one, Ginger by Daria Kakersoy. So these 2 images came from the Color in Heaven Christmas Special, issue 107. So they have Daria Kakersoy, Kevin Teal, Lenko Folenko, and they have a few other ones. So Folenko, this is the Art of Hella. I don't even know. This is Lenka. Purple Rose Connection, which I've never heard of. Marina Art. Marina has some really nice stuff. I did this one, I think, last year. So number 5 and 15 are the ones we did today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that. I've been streaming about an hour, so I hope you all have enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. Bye, everybody. Happy coloring.